My name is Johnny Graham, and I'm from Tullamore, County Offaly.
What was it like at home growing up as a young fella?
Yeah, I got a great upbringing. Just myself and my sister, and mum and dad. Just a house a little bit outside the town, and so we weren't far enough out to be considered farmers. But when you're in school, the farming crew all stuck together, and the townies all stuck together. So we were in the middle. So we're kind of misfits. I'm adopted, so I knew mum and dad always told us from when we were small. But I thought, like she told me when I was about 2, so I thought she said I was a doctor. So I used to go around thinking I was a doctor, prescribing all the other kids medicine. But but recently I found a biological brother as well. In the last, say, 7 or 8 years, he was reared down in Kerry, and actually he pretty much had a carbon copy life of my life. So he lived a little bit outside the town, and and the houses are, well, because there was a magazine at the time called Bungalow Bliss. It was built out of the same magazine, so in the 70s. So we both grew up in the same sort of house and everything. Yeah, so I get on well with him as well now. So yeah, it's nice to have him as well. Yeah.
What was school like?
It was more like a prison than a school. It was like a juvenile detention centre. More, it was actually a school, but like it was just it was lawless. It was brilliant. Basically, it was a professional footballer when I was younger. Like the teachers just didn't seem to give a damn, and just like, can we play football, sir? I was like, yeah, you can actually. Out you go, like all day long, playing football. And it was a tough school. I always liked Galway actually. I don't know why. I was just always attracted. So I was going out with a girl years ago. I was going out with a girl, and her family were from County Galway. So they used to sometimes I'd be with them and would come in to Galway City. And I just remember her sister just would be trying to get, and her brothers or whatever. They were a big family, but they'd be trying to get up Shop Street. And they literally couldn't get up because how's it going? How are you getting on? How's things? And I just went, oh, this place is cool. Like, it was very friendly, and I was like, it was a really cool spot, and it was like hippie, and people playing music in the streets. I was like, oh, that's a cool spot. And then fast forward years later, I went to college in Edinburgh, and I got an interview with a company in Edinburgh because I really loved Edinburgh. I wanted to stay there. And got an interview with the company, got the interview, but they said, listen, you're not going to be in our Edinburgh office, we have a Galway office, and they need someone. So I ended up in the Galway office here back in the year 2000, working on the controversial Galway City Outer Bypass, which still, 23 years later, is still not made. So just a couple of years after living here, I met my current wife.
And you have a lovely family, obviously.
Oh yeah, I have a family with her. My current family.
Passions and hobbies?
I have no passions and I have no hobbies. Next question. No. Shortly after moving to Galway, I suppose, I saw a sign outside a pub in Eyre Square. It was Garvey's at the time. And it said, stand-up comedy here, open mic, try your hand. Every Tuesday night, I think it was. So I said, geez, I might give that a go. I always kind of wanted to do it, It helped because my wife was pregnant at the time, so I wanted to, my wife said she was pregnant. I said, geez, I'll be a comedian. That'll help you out. So, I disappeared every Tuesday night at that stage doing comedy, and I met a couple of mutual friends that we have actually through the comedy there on a Tuesday night. And so anyway, long story short, myself and another guy set up here in the Dewdrop in 2014, which is nearly 10 years ago. In February, actually, it will be 10 years ago, which is mad as well. So every Thursday night, my wife hasn't seen me. Every Thursday, because I'm in here in the Dewdrop, usually making lots of tourists laugh. And locals actually don't really know about it, because we've proved ourselves brilliant at being brutal marketeers. The locals haven't a clue about it. Like, most locals don't know that there's comedy here every Thursday night in the Dewdrop Inn.
Can you remember the last time you were truly happy?
Truly happy? Jesus, yeah. When you bought me this cup of tea there 5 minutes ago, I was like, I couldn't believe my luck. Truly happy? That's a hard question, actually. I'm actually annoyingly kind of happy all the time. I'm one of those lucky people. I don't wallow in the misery a lot. I tend to be happy all the time. I think because I'm quite childlike, and I don't think about the bigger stuff too much or too often or hardly ever. Proudest moment. It's probably not a moment, but I'm very proud of my little family. So I've got three fabulous kids, and there's nothing fantastic about them or special about them, but they seem to be good kids so far. Anyways, they're only small yet, but they're good kids, and I think myself and my wife are doing a good job, or the best job we can do. We're rearing them really well, and I'm kind of proud of that. Like, there's lots of things probably I could have chased after and done differently, and put more time into, and instead I try to always pull back and spend time with the family anyway. So spending time with my family and just proud of my little family. Yeah. Regrets in life. My parents passed away recently, 2019, and I'd say probably I would have loved to have spent more time with them. But that said, like, I say that to my wife sometimes, and she says, "Sure, you spent lots of time with them." And I did. Like, we would, like, when the kids were very small, and it was a pure hassle. Like, bundle them all into the car and drive down as often as we could. And so, like, in hindsight, I probably did spend a lot of time with them. And I remember I used to, like, say New Year's Eve, I'd be out partying away, and I'd still try to get home to have New Year's with the parents, no matter where it was. So. Like, because they're gone, you want to spend more time with them. But that said, looking back, I probably did spend lots of time with them, and if I spent any more, I probably would have driven them crazy anyway. They'd probably tell me to get out. Oh, there's number one thing you should do: turn off your phone when you're getting asked questions. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's the adoption agency. Hello? Oh, I've more brothers and sisters. Great. Okay.
Thanks, John.
Wait, are they rich? it's my wife, actually. I'm just doing an interview. I'll call you back. Yeah, I suppose, like, that song, "It's Later Than You Think." It's later than you think. It's on the Jules Holland every year. And I think that it's later than you think. Like, do the things you're kind of passionate about, and just go after things, and don't have any regrets, really. Just leave it all out there if you can. Yeah.